Hey everyone, Beardo Bloggins here. Just wanted to do a quick video for you. The other day I posted a little teaser community post for everyone asking what I might be doing with this big white bucket and 2 big tubs of honey and a wooden keg. For those who don't know, one of my many projects that I jump between is mead brewing, and it's a fairly, I find it interesting, it's a fairly straightforward hobby. The base ingredients for mead are water, honey and yeast. This is a 25 litre bucket, so I've got quite a fair bit of honey, and I'm just going to talk you through it, and then we might get on to other things. Basically what's going on here is water, honey, yeast. That's the base for mead. Then I've got a spice mix, which is cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, cumin and fennel seeds, star anise, and then like the mixed spice mix you get for like mulled wine and stuff. And then vanilla essence and cacao nibs are going in. It's going in this bucket for 2 and a bit weeks. It'll probably be like 17 days or so. So we'll be going out just before Christmas and then into bottles. Anything that doesn't go into bottles, I've got a 20 litre oak barrel to put things into. And yeah, so I'm not going to film everything I do because it's, pretty boring. The barrel is already sterilised and cleaned, the equipment's all sterilised and cleaned. Bottles I don't have to sterilise and clean until it's ready to be bottled. So what I've got to do is fill this bucket with everything. Yeah, so you don't need to watch that, it's fairly boring. I've done all the boring stuff, I've made up the spice mix and yeah. So yeah, we ADHD people, we like to jump between different projects because we like to, I've seen people on various social media sort of dub as chasing the dopamine. We go from, project to project, sort of trying to get that dopamine kick, trying to get that, get the good brain chemicals flowing. So you'll often find with ADHD people, we might jump from one thing to another. So like with me, I tried to abortively learn to play the guitar. I gave it a go for about 2 or 3 weeks, realised I wasn't really making any progress, and went, next thing. And then I'll go, I'll sometimes recycle hobbies or circle back to hobbies. So, for example, like with the chili graying and things like that I do. As I mentioned in my introductory video, I've had like a couple of bad years of the chili graying, so I've kind of not really done much about it. So I've kind of moved on to other projects, like learning German and writing and all sorts of stuff. So it's, yeah, we tend to have lots of different hobbies that kind of cycle through, to try and, not get too stagnant, basically. And this is one of them. So I'm going to get this done and then come back for a bit of a chat, maybe. It's all fairly straightforward stuff. I'm not doing anything particularly exciting. So yeah, I'll cycle back in a minute, and once this is all sorted and tucked away, and then yeah, we might chat a bit more.
A few moments later.
Everything in the mead. There we go. So we've got everything in the mead bucket now. That's all those different spices floating on top. Some of them didn't. Not all of them crushed so finely into dust. So that's what that stuff is floating on the top. But they put bentonite clay in it, and that should draw down all the gubbins you see on the top, and it'll make it nice and clear once it's finally brewed. I'm just about to put the yeast in and put the airlock in. I've left a little bit of headway there to so it doesn't explode everywhere. But then hopefully that will turn out nice. It's got got some good stuff in it, so hopefully it'll be pretty good.
Later.
Oh, quick another thing to note is, I don't know if you can see the blue and green markings on this thermometer thing here. It's like a press-on thermometer for brewing. The blue is 28 and green is 30. That's kind of the temperature range of the water that's in the bucket itself, which is kind of a sweet spot for brewing. So yeah, that's a good temperature to start off with. I don't know how long it will stay that warm, but that's kind of the zone we want it in, between 28 and 30. So yeah, hopefully we can keep it at that temperature, see how it goes. Right then, I'm back now. Everything's in the bucket, or the airlock sorted. That will hopefully, I've literally just put the yeast in, so that's not going to bubble just yet, but it will eventually start bubbling. But yeah, so this is hobby one of many that you might see me do on this channel, and we might sort of do different bits while we talk about, like I have done in this video, talk about ADHD and things like that, because I mean, this is anecdotal to me. I do tend to sort of hop from one thing to another. So there might be lots of different things that come up that seem really, really random. But that apparently also I've been told is an ADHD thing. I think it's something that I personally have done for quite a while, and didn't realise it was an ADHD thing. So yeah, so apparently it's something that we do, and yeah, so there might be some videos where I'm doing stuff like this and talking about ADHD, but each activity seems really, really random, and yeah, it's not random. Well, at least in my head, it's not random. It kind of makes perfect sense. So a lot of the stories might be anecdotal. I don't know if they'll be particularly helpful to other folks who think they might have ADHD or not, but yeah, we'll see. I'm going to do another video soonish where I go through the letter that I got when I was diagnosed with autism, and point out the things that they thought made me autistic, so that might help someone else who think they might be autistic, or might know someone who's autistic, or yeah. Anyway, next video, not for this one. So yeah, I think that's all. I can't really remember what I was saying in the previous clip because I've stopped the video and done stuff. Yeah, so for now, that's it. Just if you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. All that goodness helps promote the channel, and YouTube thinks it's good, so please do that. Feel free to comment, feel free to ask any questions, and yeah, there's going to be more. We're going to get back on track. We've kind of gone on a bit of a tangent these last couple of videos, so the next couple of videos will hopefully be back on track, and things will start, hopefully will be useful for people who think they may be either on the spectrum or have ADHD. So hopefully next videos, maybe one or two, will be more autism and ADHD related, and what I'm going through with that sort of stuff, and yeah, so I'm hoping the next video will be that. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and Anyway, see ya.